Good afternoon, it's Barbara again from Miller's Florist. I know I've shown you hand ties before, but these colours were absolutely to die for, so I thought I'd show you another hand tied. We're going to start off with some pastiche greenery. It's my favourite foliage at the moment. Gorgeous deep blue hydrangeas. And I've cleaned all the stems before I've started. And these vibrant colours are absolutely gorgeous at this time of year. So that's the gerbera I've just put in. Lovely ornamental cabbage. And as you can see, I just turn it around in my hand and then put some lovely foliages in between. This lovely grey coloured one's beautiful. So I'm just turning it around in my hand, just making sure I've taken all the leaves off the bottom, because we don't want leaves under the water level, as I've explained before, because it creates bacteria. Then we've got a beautiful Hagapanthus, one of my favourites. This is a new eustoma, or a Lisianthus as some people call it. It's like almost like a black colour. It's the purple mixed with the lime green, which has got that gorgeous colour. I'm just going to thread, just going to take that allium through. That's an allium, which is part of the onion family. When you cut the flowers, you can actually smell onions. I'm just kind of turning it around in my hand, making sure all the flowers are facing outwards. Gorgeous black calla lilies. Look at that colour, it's absolutely fabulous. Then we've got, some Phalaenopsis orchids. I just thought these were a super colour. It's got like the lime green, and it's bringing the purples out in the flowers, which I'm just going to drape across the top. And as you can see, I've got all different textures of flowers, different shapes of flowers. Another Agapanthus in there. That one doesn't want to stay there. So put another allium in there. These hydrangeas are beautiful colours at the moment. So a bit more of this lovely eustoma. As you can see, I've got like different shapes of flowers running through to give it a lovely different textures. I'll just try and get this lovely gerbera nestled in between the hydrangea. Look at that fabulous colours. Get another ornamental cabbage in there. Let's get this other Phalaenopsis coming through. Quite like that, because it kind of looks as if it's dancing on top of the flowers. Just thread that through. I want that nicely in the middle, so it just sits above the other flowers and it wants to go through. It kind of dances on the top there. I'm just going to put a little bit more foliage going through this lovely pastiche and this lovely grey foliage. Take that around that side, I think. As you can see, I'm just distributing the colours around so they're nice and evenly spaced out. A lovely calla lily. Calla lilies, I like them towards the outside because they kind of lend themselves to flow outwards. Now that cabbage has just gone a little bit low, so I'm just literally loosen my grip a bit and just pull it out. Again, the calla lilies. Get another one like curving towards the outside, and the other Lisianthus, or eustoma as people sometimes call it. We gave it the name of eustoma and then changed it to Lisianthus for some reason. I'm not quite sure what the reasoning was behind that. And we'll just pop that other little allium in there, because that's like a rounded shape, so it gives it a nice look. I'm just going to finish it off with this new foliage around the outside, this grey one, which is just going to go around there. And a couple of palm leaves. Again, that's a different texture. As you can see, I've got a nice shiny texture there, and a lovely rough grey foliage, so adding different textures to the bouquet. I usually take the foliage around the outside just to protect the flowers, as you can see. So again, if I have got any foliage just below the stems, I'm just going to strip it off and make it nice and clean. Get my string. And what I usually do is just wrap it round twice, just to keep it firm. You've got to put it quite firm, but not firm that it actually cuts into the flowers. And then I just lie it on the edge of the bench and just tie it in a knot. Snip the ends off. Then I'm just going to chop some of the stems off. Usually we do this to 2/3 for the height of the flowers and then 1/3 here so it looks balanced. Just sweep that to one side. We're just going to put these lovely colours. I thought these colours were great because it's picking out the colours in the flowers, and it's also going to go in that lovely box there, that like apple green box. I'm just going to put one colour that way and turn it and put the lovely cerise, that's to match the gerberas. And then there's lovely apple green, which tones with the Phalaenopsis orchids. There we go. Now we get our water bottle. We just need to now make sure that all the stems are level so that they all take the water up. So I'm just going to snip a little bit more off. And as you can see, that's 2/3 the flowers and 1/3 the flowers. The stems, sorry. I'm going to get my cellophane to make the water bubble. I'm just going to bring that up. Suck it all in. I am thinking of doing some classes by Zoom because of the COVID and that, where you'll be able to buy the flowers from us, take them home, and then we'll do like a meeting like this and you can ask questions as we actually go along. And I'm sure as I've been doing that, there is some questions you want to ask. So the idea of the Zoom meeting is to do that. And I've just lost my ribbon. One sec. Falling on the floor. So I'm just going to tie that round nice and tight. So this has got to hold all the water. So tie it nice and tight and then in a knot. And then all I'm going to do now, if I've made this right, this water should gather. Oh, I'll just show it you before I put the water in. And the lovely colours, the lime greens, the purples and the blues. So I'm just filling that up. Now that's what we call an aqua pack. Now the idea is it's not ideal to stay like that forevermore because it's better to go into a nice deep vase. It's okay to leave it like for 24 hours, but then snip it over a sink. This can all stay on, all the lovely wrap can stay on, and then that stands in your own vase, and we provide the flower food to go into the water. So now I'm just going to stand it in this lovely box, just to finish it off, and that's how we deliver our bouquets. Hope you can see it. I'm sure Clive's going to do a close-up of that for you. So any questions, just give us a ring at the shop if there's any questions you need to ask about that. And I'll see you next time.